Hello, all. Got a little bit of news today. Um, this one's a little political. I didn't usually go political, but this seems interesting. China says ready to smash Taiwan self-rule as U.S. prepares major arms package. Sends advisor. Oh boy, that World War III is really on the way. Beijing, AP. What was the AP start for? Atlantic Pacific. I don't know. China is prepared to resolutely smash any form of Taiwan independence. Taiwan is strong and independent out in this B. China's not having that. Its military said Tuesday, as the U.S. reportedly prepares to accelerate the sale of defensive weapons. These weapons are just for defense. So they can kill people, but they're only for defense. They're not shields, but just for defense, and other military assistance to the self-governing island democracy. Got to protect democracy. A recent increase in exchanges between the U.S. and Taiwanese militaries is an extremely wrong and dangerous move. The Defense Ministry spokesperson, Colonel Tan Kefe, said in a statement and video posted online. He's like, I see you talking to Taiwan. It's an extremely wrong, dangerous move. Me personally, I wouldn't do that. That's just me. God damn. China's People's Liberation Army continues to strengthen military training. You strengthen military training or you half-assing it before? And preparations, and will resolutely smash any form of Taiwanese independence succession along with the attempts at outside interference, and will resolutely defend national sovereignty and territorial integrity, Tan said in reference to Taiwan's closest ally, the U.S. The us's. China claims the island of 23 million people as its own territory. They're like, we saw it first. What do you mean it's independent? I don't understand such words. To be brought under its control by force, if necessary. We're not playing. With the world's largest navy, largest generation fighter jets. China has the world's largest navy? That is concerning. But they do have a lot of people. Latest generation fighter jets and a huge arsenal of ballistic missiles. China has been upping its threats by sending planes and warships into waters and airspace around Taiwan. Ooh. With more than 2 million members, the PLA also ranks as the world's largest standing military. What the hell does PLA stand for? The People's Liberation something? Okay. The world's largest standing army. Largest standing army because they have more people, but our military is still more powerful than theirs. I don't. Although transporting even a portion of the force in the event of an invasion is considered a huge logistical challenge. Of course, I mean, sure, you can have all this army, but you got to get it into Taiwan. Get to slide it right in there. And Taiwan, they're not greased up, not ready for that kind of girth. along with daily air and sea incursions. Just taking them from all sides, huh? And around Taiwan, Beijing has held military exercises in and around the Taiwan Strait, dividing the sides, seen in part as a rehearsal for a blockade or invasion that would have massive consequences for security and economies worldwide. Yeah, global economy. Such actions seek to harass Taiwan's military, intimidate politicians and voters who will choose a new president and legislature next year. It's not looking good. The moves appear to have had limited effect, with most Taiwanese firmly in favor of maintaining their de facto independent status. Politicians and other public figures from Europe and the US have also been making frequent trips to Taipei to show their support. Despite their country's lack of formal diplomatic ties, in deference to Beijing. Tan's comments were prompted by a question from an unidentified reporter about the reports that U.S. President Joe Biden is preparing to approve the sale of $500 million in arms to Taiwan. That's a lot of arms. You know, Americans can't bear arms, but Taiwanese can. As well as sending more than 100 military personnel, more than 100, against millions? To evaluate, just to train them. Okay, we've been doing a lot of that. 100 military personnel to evaluate training methods and offer suggestions for improving the island's defenses. Didn't we do that with Ukraine? Taiwan enjoys strong support from both the U.S. Democratic and Republican parties, which have called on the Biden administration to follow through on nearly $19 billion in military items approved for sale but not yet delivered to Taiwan. Who the hell? It's a lot of money, bro. $19 billion? What do they think we are, an ATM? Administration officials have blamed the delayed deliveries on bottlenecks in production related to issues from the COVID-19 to limited capacity and increased demand for arms to assist Ukraine. Maybe this had a lot to do with what they were going to do with Taiwan. Just saying. Just say. Biden's move would allow the export of items from existing U.S. military stockpiles, speeding up the delivery of at least some of the hardware Taiwan needs to deter or repel any Chinese attack. Among the items on back order are Harpoon anti-ship missiles, F-16 fighter jets, shoulder-fired Javelin and Stinger missiles, and the High Mobility Artillery Rockets System, HMARS, HMARS, I don't know, or the HIMARS. Okay, I didn't see the I there. All right. Well, the Hyman, a multiple rocket and missile launcher mounted on a truck that has become a crucial weapon for Ukrainian troops battling Russian invasion forces. Tan's comments were in line with Beijing's standard tone on what it calls the core of China's core interests. The two sides split at the end of a civil war in 1949, and Beijing considers bringing Taiwan under its control as key to asserting its sovereignty and territorial integrity. Ain't playing with Taiwan no more. Attempts to seek independence by relying on the United States, and seek independence by military might are a dead end. Just give up. With China-US relations at a historic low and Taiwanese unreceptive to Beijing's demands for political concessions on unification. Concerns are arising about the likelihood of an open conflict involving all three sides and possible U.S. treaty allies such as Japan. Why would Japan get involved? Oh, as a staging station, I suppose. They get troops in and out. China's diplomatic and economic support for Russia following its invasion of Ukraine has also increased tensions with Washington. Beijing is believed to be closely studying Moscow's military failures in the conflict, while the Western will to back Kiev is seen by some as a test of its determination to side with Taiwan in the event of a conflict with China. Well, that is all very fascinating. Look at this guy. He's not playing. Look at those gestures. Why is this guy all smiling? All right. Well, that was all very interesting. We'll see how it develops. Till next time.